Yo, what's up, guys? I don't know, but my network is saying it might be fucked up a little bit, but I don't know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, please let me know if you can. If you cannot, let me know. Just say something in the chat so I can know if you guys can hear me or not. Probably we have to switch between this network before we start, but I don't like the message I'm receiving. It's just there saying network is bad. So if you can hear me, please let me know. Okay, Chidi said I don't know if you're a woman. Your name sounds like a man, but you're a man. So loud and clear. You were here before you started. Yeah, yeah, and I noticed that. So also, can you see the screen? You can see the screen. Let me know. You can see the screen as well. Let me know. Think I switched the network and internet. Okay. So let's just see if we can get a couple of more people here before we kick start things. Oh my god. This is worse. Ah, John. Alright, alright, alright. That's cool. You're a woman. Um, we might have some serious trouble working today with this network provider. I had to use my friend's phone as well. It's hotspot, but this network is terrible. Um, we are just going to wing it. We're just probably going to wing it. See what we can get. Know that. All right. So welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Let's not waste much of our time, and let's get right into it. First edition where we host this live stream on Thursday. It's quite nice. I think it's a good idea. We should try to do the ones during the week sometimes, you know. Might be good or not, but yeah, we're doing today's own. So let's get down to Bitcoin. It's what we used to start anyway. But still, I don't know why this network is like this. Everything looks fine from the OBS, but yeah. If you, if you can see the screen, let me know. Someone is saying the screen is not clear, but I'm thinking it's probably his network or might be mine, irrespective. I don't know. And this is using forever to load, which is very very annoying. All right, so let me use this Bitcoin that I haven't, that I did not analyze on. Right. So first things first, let's run it down to the higher time frames. See what's going on Bitcoin today, or let's say this week. This week, let's see what's going on Bitcoin this week. I want to take out all the drawings so you can see the chart very well. Take this out as well. So here's how it's going so far. As we can see, it is very bullish, and that's the weekly time frame. And even on the weekly time frame, we've got this. This was our break of structure over this top. So according to the weekly time frame, all that is happening right now, this red that we are witnessing, is just based on the our normal return to order block that happens after break of structure, because that's or return to FVG or the point of interest, whatever the case may be. If you look at this one right here, it was the same thing. We have this movement, we have this break. After this break, it reversed to probably, I think this was the breaker block over here. It reversed to this breaker block over here, and then after this break of structure over here as well, the price returned to the FVG right here, which, or even okay, it didn't hit the breaker block, but the FVG right here, the price returned to it, and then we have this push to the top side, and then we have this break over here. So after this break, now we are returning probably to this point, or probably we visit this FVG right here, but I don't think we are going to visit this, or we might, but it is far-fetched because it's 8,000. So what might just happen is price visiting this FVG. Yeah, this one is there. I know it was there, but we might see price visiting this 99k, or probably just hanging around this other block right here. Let's use this. Yes, hanging around this other block right after this break of structure, and then from there, so probably next week we have this movement to the top side. So that explains what's going on Bitcoin. We are still very much bullish because there's a break here and then there's a break here. So after the third break of structure, that is when we might be considering whether the price will come down or not. So after the third break of structure, then if the price bounces from a significant point of interest and create the fourth break of structure, then it's inevitable that the price will continue to go up to 150, 170k or whatnot. So without the plays, we're just going to run this back down to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, we can see that even though this almost looked like a double top, if I had to check this over and over and over to be sure we are not going down. So for Bitcoin after this FVG on daily time frame, I think it's much more clearer. We can see the other block right here. We can see this other block right here that the price might return to, and then with this little inducement right here, that's for daily time frame, right? Or the price might just bounce from this support right here as well, which is kind of what it's doing, but you know, it's a little bit nearer or something. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. I feel like the price will probably go down to this daily time frame, respect the daily time frame more. If we should look at this one right here, the price already mitigated. Let me take this one out. The price already mitigated it right here, and it has again, which is where it's bouncing from. So probably um that might work. That might work. or the price might come down to this place. So it's 50-50 something. So for those that have shorts, they probably should have closed it. Although I took a short on 1 hour, which looks great. Maybe I should probably close it because I'm just saying this anyway. But this is on daily time frame. This is on daily time frame. So let's narrow it down to the 4 hour. Okay. Before we do that, I have to show you the reason why I was much more convinced that the price won't go down much more. So if you should look at this right here, this is supposed to be a double top or an external liquidity grab. And I told you guys how external liquidity, how solid and crazy external liquidity grab um, is effective. So if you should look at this right here, I want you to be accurate as much as I can. Camera, let me see if this will work. Oh, shit. Think Yeah, this is much more accurate. So we can see there's obviously a break towards the top. So this is a break of structure, right? Let me see if this. Okay, this isn't showing it, but yeah, this is a break of structure towards the top. So it's clear that yeah, the price will probably still continue to go up. If this was an external liquidity grab, then Bitcoin will have definitely reached. We will definitely aim for that 88K that we saw on the weekly time frame or on the daily time frame or even this. So it will have been 100% sure. Okay, yeah, this 88K right here. Price will have definitely reached there. But then this is also a very strong point. Once you see a price, let me tell you something I've also noticed. Once you see uh market movement, something like this, like a price is rising or falling, it's like falling wedge or rising wedge. I don't know what the hell it is called. But if you see maybe during a trend, like we're having a downtrend now, right? And then you see price do something like this, like a couple of downtrend. I don't know I'm going to explain it, but it's a downtrend, but it's not really moving. But then it is in a place like this, something like this. The price tends to go down and then come back to this like stairs of candles, something like that. And then it's a very strong point, and then the price massively goes the way it's supposed to. So that's why I'm a little bit convinced that price might visit this place. So if price visits this place, this is a strong point, but this is on daily time frame, so probably not because there's a lot of strong point of interest just lying around over here. Let me confirm if you guys can hear me before I continue. Um. Okay. If you can hear me, that's fine. That's fine. That's cool. So let's continue. Although this stuff is showing like anyway, let me leave that aside. Please, if you can hear me, just drop it in the chat so I can know. Um So yes, this is a very strong point to watch out for, and for this, it's probably where the price will come back again, then move, but then it has already mitigated it. I see no reason why price should come back here if it's not going for this, which is very concerning because on the lower time frame, like 4 hour, like 1 hour, um, it is very much telling us to too short. So, but then I noticed something on the 1 hour. Let me take this out so I can show you. So I can show you what I noticed. So this is a chart pattern I've noticed. If price is recovering either from the bullish side or from the bearish side. So as you can see, this is like a W pattern. This is like a W pattern. It's like a W pattern. You have these, you have this, and then you have this. So what price will do is What price will do is come back to this the tip of the W or the tip of the M, and then makes it serve like a breaker block. It is something I've noticed over time that that has been happening over and over and over. So for this right here, it's a critical point that you should watch out for. So for my short, that is where profit at first. I'm not even looking. That is where I'm definitely closing my short. This network is terrible. It is very, very, very terrible. But let me see if you can hear me. Yeah, since you can hear me, that's fine. Let's continue. Take my take profit for this. So this is my significant point, and I'll see how price reacts to it. And I also think this is also looking like an FVG right here, but not particularly so. Let me use my indicator. Not really. So let's check other time frame as well. See, on the other time frame, this is just a week, which is why it's not showing as FVG on the on 1 hour time frame that I originally marked. So this is just showing as a week. Let's now read down to 45 minutes, see what's going on there as well. Yeah, it's not showing as a week on 45 minutes as well. So maybe my TP will probably be it, because this, I don't know, this is something I've worked out in my brain before coming to this stream. While checking the market yesterday, it looks like the price will definitely bounce from here, but according to what I'm just saying now, it looks like it's definitely not gonna. Um, but if this wasn't there, this factor, this bullshit wasn't there, it would have definitely bounced from there. So although we are going to watch this place as a significant point or point of interest, we're going to watch it out. I'm going to watch out for it, and probably just log profit towards this point once price reaches this place, or the price might just come back to this bottom and bounce back. But on the 4 hour time frame or daily time frame, on the daily time frame, we probably visit 107K. Yeah, on the day, oh, 104K. Wait a minute. There's an FVG right before the point of interest. So it's probably just going to tap it. But I honestly don't like this price action on Bitcoin. I don't like it. I don't. I love trading price action, but I don't like what I'm seeing on Bitcoin. It's annoying. Okay, here's what we're going to do. For now, I think we should just focus on the short. Maybe as time goes by, it will clear up what's going to happen on the long. This is what I like to do. So for now, we know that yeah, the short is what is in play and what is going to happen. So we should focus on it first, and then probably see where we can take re-entries. So I think we should look at that first. But for now, there isn't any, because after this mitigation here, there isn't any break of structure. This is supposed to be the first, but it's kind of internal. This one is kind of external. So if price breaks down from this place, then we can take re-entries probably to this point. I honestly don't. I strongly don't think price will visit this place again, although it looks like. But if it does, then price has to break this place to the downside. I really hope it doesn't, because I'm on short. But for you guys, I hope it does. But for me, I hope it doesn't. So if we break this to downside, then man, we might just, then this will serve as an inducement. We might just visit there, or the price might just keep tunneling down like I wish it should, or like I wish it will. Um, so yeah, that's it for Bitcoin. That's it for Bitcoin. We definitely positive now that we're going to visit this 107K with what I've seen. So I'll probably not close my short at this place and just risk it. Although price might do something like this, then react from this place, then come back to this place, and then we shout we are back and all that bullshit. Then bang, um, we are back down. So this might be what is going to happen for Bitcoin. So keep your eyes peeled on that. So moving on, I'm going to take a couple of pairs from you guys. This is probably going to take a minute before you receive this stuff I'm saying, but yeah, drop a couple of pairs in the chat, and I'm going to check it, and then we are going to jump on it. All right, so we've got Solana and Grace and Joan. They are the first two participants to be here anyway, so totally makes sense. So let's look right at Solana. Solana, we are the oh, there you are. All right, so wow, this wasn't in full form before. Let's do our top down, see what's going on. We know Bitcoin affects the market in general and all of that, but Solana has been moving against all odds. Actually, it has been moving against all odds and has been trying to move on its own. So that's cool. Solana looks really, really bullish. There isn't any break to the bottom or all of that bullshit. So this is another stuff that kind of gives like a sentiment that you know what, the market is still going to move up irrespective of what Bitcoin is doing, which is showing that okay, yeah, our previous sentiment of the price going down to what 88K will not happen, or probably the 107K is going to be the one that will happen, or you know, this is just showing that yeah, the market is very, very, very much strong. So for Solana, after the crazy downtrend, we had this first break of structure, and then we can see price coming back to this point of interest, and since then we have been up. So after that, we had this break from this side. We had this break from this side. Then after this break, this is our first after the price has returned to that block, and then we have our second break over here. So after this break, I think the only thing we are supposed to see on Solana on daily time frame is price returning. This is the exact point where the price let me make sure I get that right. This is the exact point where price broke, and then we're supposed to see a movement to the downside, but this isn't a significant movement. So, and even right here, we can't even differentiate the other block. Actually, we can't. We can't. Although the indicator says this is our break of structure, and after this, if this is our break of structure, right, the price is supposed to come down to another block below, but we haven't seen any of that. So Solana might as well just tunnel down a little bit alongside with Bitcoin. That is what I'm saying on Solana. And even though this doesn't look good, but I don't think the price will reverse to this place. Maybe later in the future, when we have that crazy ass dump, yeah, then we might see Solana at this point. But for now, that is probably not gonna happen. So let's narrow it down to see what's going on. Excuse me for a minute. Yeah, sometimes I hit this indicator. It messes up the chat. Yeah, I prefer this one. Yeah, this was the break on the daily time frame, but this is the break on 4 hour time frame. This break right here. So you're expecting, I don't know why Solana price action is messed up like this. There's a couple of stuff we should see, but let me take this out first and then map out the movement. So we've got price coming down here. Then we have I don't think this block does it. Then we have something here like this. Then we have something like this. And after this break, yeah, it only makes sense if price visits this place right here, because this first of break and price coming down to this place almost looks like an inducement, but it doesn't fully. So yeah, I think this is the most visible, or the price action that makes the most sense for Solana. We could have tried to short, but let's see what we can take off on the lower time frame. I want to see if it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing on the lower time frame. This is the break over here. This is the break over here. Let's mark it out so we can be sure of it. Yeah, this was the break definitely, and after this break, the price has to come back down. There's no break here. This was just external liquidity grab, and then price just sold to this FVG right here. Even the FVG didn't break the structure, so there's no point in the price coming down to this place. It's just useless, except for the liquidity grab, which eventually was broken, giving us a break of structure, showing us that yeah, we are probably still gonna go up, yeah, and all of that. So this was I think this is the short that Solana, which is happening already, kind of like what's going on Bitcoin. Not so sure. This looks not so good. So we should really, really, really hope for this. Let me narrow it down to 1 hour. If the same thing is happening on 1 hour, then it's all fucked up. But I don't think so. This is the break on 1 hour. So after this break on 1 hour, this is where the price returns to the FVG, which now kind of makes sense, but it doesn't on the higher time frame. So it doesn't make any sense. Um, it's the time frames are contradicting each other for Solana, which is something that doesn't really happen that much. So from 2 hours to the top, 2 hours to daily time frame, it's showing you that yeah, guys should visit 185K for 1 hour. It shows us that there's a break already, the price already mitigated it, and then another break towards the top again. This will be the second break for it, right? So if this is the second break for it, then price has come back down to the other block that actually did the second break, which is this one right here, and then the price is moving quite nice. So we should put on this FVG right here. It shows us that everything is in the clear, but that is for 1 hour. That's for 1 hour. Everything looks good on 1 hour for Solana, and given that its price action is very, very, very bullish, follow the 1 hour charts, because even on the daily time frame, everything looks insanely bullish. So looks ready for buy. Looks ready for buy. That's the word. So after that, we've got this internal break here, or this anyone we want to use, but we've got this internal break over here. So after this internal break, then I think we might see price coming down to this FVG, this one right here, or we will have our seeing another entry model here, but it's kind of like two, and I don't like it. Let's have this, but I have to confirm that. I have to confirm this wasn't another block before. Let's be realistic with that. This was the other block that was cleared out. This one right here. But even at that, it has been touched again, but after the break of structure. So after the break of structure, it hasn't. So yeah, this might work out for Solana right here. If I should have gone with this, it definitely will be cleared out. This is like our this is like the price bottoming out for Solana. It's like a little bit of head and shoulders. We should look closely. That is basically what I think this QML entry is. It's like a touch of head and shoulder, but not really, not really, but like a touch of head and shoulder. So this is on 1 hour, and then let's say our inducement, yeah. So if Bitcoin actually dumps like we are anticipating it to, then this might trigger the Solana long order. This might trigger the Solana long order. So in three ways we can see. I'm trying to find this tool. I don't know why the hell is yeah. I think this is so. Even on this, we might see this. Then looks kind of clumsy, but yeah, I think this is very visible from here. Then we have this one right here. But with this, it shows that the price is supposed to be moving, which is already moving up. It doesn't really make sense. But something that as I've noticed is that once there's an head and shoulder, either inverted or whatever, the price tends to come back to the shoulder, which is what that is. It always come back to the shoulder. I've noticed that. I've worked with it. It's something I know. So I think that kind of gives me more confidence or justifies my confidence that yeah, the price we are going to be going with this QML. What's the word again? I keep forgetting this. Um, Entry model. Is it entry model? I can't remember the word. So that should happen for this. That should happen for this. It's very. It makes a lot of sense if you long from $198. So then you might put your stop below the head, or you can put it here. Either ways works, but if you want to be much more safer, you can put it here. But yeah, most of the time it doesn't. But if it does, you might be pained because it will stop you out and then probably go back up, but it shouldn't because it doesn't. So then you can target the top over here for $217. But given if the price should play out, it will definitely break out more than that. But yeah, you have to take profit, right? So this is like a 6 RR trade, but if you decide to use your stop above here, it's going to give you 4 RR. So either ways that you want, you can go with it. So that's it for Solana. I think we actually got the hang of it eventually, although the price action looks messed up already when we started. But yeah, that's it for Solana. Let me confirm if you guys can hear me again before we continue. Where do we stop? I think okay from Solana and XAU. So okay, someone's asking for the indicator. For the indicator, you can just see it over here. You can see it over here. See it here. It's literally there. And even for the smart money concept one, it's there. You can see it. It's very easy. And then you can also set it to whatever color you want and all of that aesthetic bullshit. Well, it decided not to click. Moving on, we don't have much time left. Let's see what we can get off from XAU from gold. This looks like gold is on a crazy bull run. Holy shit. So you can change the color or as you want. whoever picked gold, I don't know what to tell you, but even from this, there is no. I don't. If you are not in already, I don't like trading stuffs like this. This is like, see, this. Oh, on 45 minutes we have this break. On 45 minutes we have this break. We have this break. We have this break. Oh, we don't have it on 1 hour, so nope, it doesn't work. I think the price will continue to go up and up and up and up and up. So the stupid or the only thing you can do right now is probably long from this place. So the price action gives something else, but for now, it's insanely bullish. It doesn't look. I feel like it's overbought, but it doesn't look overbought. Let's look at weekly time frame. See if we can see something that is selling it. As you can see, gold is already on a old no level. We've still got a day before the week ends, so which is probably not going to end below this 1 year, this previous high year that will give us an external liquidity graph. But it's just on a crazy, crazy, crazy run. Let's see on daily. Yeah, on daily we just had the break. So after this break of structure or the external, the high, the previous high, yeah, it makes sense for the price to come down a little bit. So I think you should wait and see where the price will settle first. Although you might take this long, which is very, 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 very risky. But you might take this long and then just cap it to the top here. Aside that, there isn't anything going on gold. There isn't anything going on gold. Um, Probably just wait out till a new pattern is formed, a new movement, then something like, let's say it happened like this, then it goes like this, probably break to the top, then just forms something new for us to be able to pick out a new entry from, not just this stuff that is just going up and up and up and all that bullshit. So yes, you have to wait for something to happen on gold first before you can pick an entry. Right now, you just have to be patient and not trade gold if you're not on the long already. And even if you're on the long already, after the break, you should have closed your long, because for the price to hit the previous all-time high, then you should have closed it from there. So that's it for gold. Just wait out for the price to do something new, and then we can pick out a new entry from there. Yep, pretty much. Um, the indicator. Okay, maybe I should just send it to the chat, because it seems. I don't know, can someone reply to these stuffs? Um, Trying to see. Oh no, we can't. So let me see if I can copy the indicator for you, but I highly doubt it. Nope. So the indicator is FVG nephew Sam, and for the smart money on is Lux Algo, LUXALGO, smart money concept, historical, colored, all of that bullshit. But once you press smart money concept, you see Lux Algo. Then if you also press FVG, you see nephew Sam, and then you just click on both of them. It's going to pop on your screen, and then you can use the indicator from there. So that is it. Pretty much. Bitcoin is, I think, it's tunneling down. I can see -16. It's like -800 before. Yeah. So we have this break now on Bitcoin. We have the break now on Bitcoin, but not fully broken out yet. You have to see if the price will end um below this place. Then yeah, from there we can do what we want to do. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. See you back in the chat. Yeah. We've already spent 45 minutes. So peace out.